7 miles south of Birmingham, PC Toll is back on the motorway. He knows that drivers tend to watch their speed when they see the motorway cops on patrol, but sometimes this causes problems the cops don't want.
The first thing that'll happen is when you look in your rearview mirror, there's a line of about 100 cars and no one's wanting to overtake, and that then starts causing tailback.
Fortunately, there's no congestion on the M5 today, and PC Toll is making sure it stays that way.
We're just travelling over the speed limits between 75 and 80. This car overtakes us and has a look across as a small child that's waving at us.
Still doing 80 miles an hour now. Unbelievable. I've been travelling at 80 miles an hour specifically to let the traffic move at a steady pace. This lady in the vehicle in front has still continued to overtake me at that speed. Bearing in mind the speed limit's 70 miles an hour. It shows a poor display and a real disregard for the police and the laws of the land. It's beyond belief, especially with a child in the vehicle. Hey mate, you all right? No, it's not. It's not going to make your day. What's the speed limit on the motorway, madam? Right, so why are you insisting on overtaking me when I'm doing 80 miles an hour, OK, and continue to still travel at that speed when you've overtaken me as well? I appreciate you want to get your little lad to see me, and I think it's lovely, but the speeds are there for a reason. And his safety's paramount. I'm sure you'd agree with that.
Maybe some people think I'm a bit of a stickler, but it just doesn't show a good example for the hundreds of motorists that are behind that are sticking to the speed limits.
I'm not going to deal with by means of a fixed penalty ticket today, but I'm going to give you a caution for it, OK? You've given me an explanation. Your driving wasn't dangerous to a point, but I want you to learn from it, really. Just stick to the speed limit. Have you got your driver's licence with you? Just be careful getting yourselves out, OK? All right, you stay with me. I'm just going to get him to come and sit in the car. I need to write a ticket out with the mom, and it's a good excuse for the lad to come and see the car, as that's the reason she's overtaken me, because she wanted the son to wave at the policeman. Do you want to come this way, matey? And just have a seat in the rear for us. I'll only keep you 2 minutes and I'll get you on the road.
PC Toll may be a stickler, but the woman is lucky to be let off with just a caution.
Love, you can just shut the door for me. We're just going to do a check on your driver's licence status. It's what I do with everybody we stop for it, OK? Mike Alpha Oscar Tango 33 for a person PNC. Hash your old check, please.
A driving licence check is standard procedure because it can throw up all sorts of hidden problems.
Have you updated your licence at all? Your change of address? Why not?
I've never even thought about it.
What's happened is that you've probably gone through some speed cameras or things like that in that period from where you've lived at Woodham close to where you are now, and because either you've been disqualified, yeah?
I was 30.
Right.
It's my birthday.
Right. That'll be the reason why then. Have you applied? Did you apply for your licence back?
Yeah.
Right. Did you get that in the post from the DVLA?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I would have.
No. You all remember you've got it in...
Honestly, 14 years ago.
Right, OK. Well, there's a good chance that you probably haven't applied for your licence back and got it back because they've expired your licence, which means that you're not allowed to drive. If it's in the 12-month period from the date that they've expired it, because they may have only expired it last week, which gives you 12 months to apply for it back with the DVLA. If it's over 12 months, I have got no choice but to seize your vehicle from you. And you're going to end up going to court or having points on your licence that you've got already. That's worst case scenario. Let's hang on with that for the moment, OK? That's worst case scenario. I'd sooner give you the worst case than make it smell of roses and then hit you with a bomb. Do you know what I mean? So that's what you could be expecting. Just bear with me 2 ticks. Go ahead, Eva.
PC Toll needs to get to the bottom of the expired licence, and the woman faces an anxious wait. Back on the M5, another driver's fate hangs in the balance. This time it's the woman stopped for speeding. PC Toll is checking her licence. If it's good news, he'll send her on her way. If it's bad, he'll be seizing her car.
Yeah, that's all received. And just confirm, Pete, she's never applied for it back since 1995. OK, mate, that's fine. Can we organise recovery of the vehicle, please? OK, right, bad news for you. You obviously, when you had your your disqualification, you haven't applied for your licence back then because you surrendered it. It's all on the DVLA database that you surrendered your licence back in 1995. Because you haven't applied for it back, you've been driving without a licence for almost 14 years.
I thought it'd just come back to me after 12
No,
months.
you have to apply for your licence back.
It is
OK?
a true, genuine accident.
I completely appreciate what you're saying. I think you've done quite well for 14 years.
Pretty well.
With no licence, the woman won't be driving anywhere, which means she won't be visiting her mum today.
Hello, Mum, you all right? I'm in the back of a police car at the moment. Well, look, they're taking the car.
So there's a first time, mate, you get a chance to sit in a nice police car. We're going to take you home anyway. I think Mummy's a little bit upset because a licence. You have to have a licence, you see, to drive.
I felt quite guilty, the fact that she's only overtaken us so her son can see the police and wave. And now I've got no choice but to actually seize her vehicle.
No, it's taxed and MOT'd and insured, Mum. There's nothing wrong with the car. It's just stupid me. I hadn't renewed my licence and it's expired. I was all right until I spoke to you.
That's what mums do, they make you upset.
My mum's going to get mad at me. I mean, she's going to love it because he's going home in a police car, but I'm not going to get a very warm reception, am I?
Don't scratch our car!
Another recovery truck, another car off the road. And now PC Toll has discovered yet another problem.
When we've recovered the vehicle, I've had a little glance at the front and noticed that the tax was out of date by a few weeks.
Oh, for God's sake.
What, it's almost 2.5 weeks? 2.5 weeks out.
I didn't have the heart to give her another ticket.
Thank you.
I'm not bad, really.
No, you're not. Bye, baby.
In fact, he's doing the decent thing and taking her and her son home.
You know, I don't go out looking for things, but on this occasion, she's just I've fallen over her, really, and she's just unlucky.
Oh, this will cause a stir in the village.
Oh,
right?
that's
Nothing
it,
ever
yeah.
happens. Oh, I knew she'd come to nothing, coming back in a police car.
But there's another reason for PC Toll's chivalry. All good cops like to have as much information as they can get on those they deal with.
OK.
Thanks
Have a
very
good
much.
one, all right? You got everything here?
Yeah.
OK.
lovely.
Take care now.
OK, thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. At least if I've brought them home, there's two sides to the story. One, I know where she lives. And secondly, I know they've got home safe. So I am nice, but there's always there's hidden secrets behind my kindness at times.